It all started back in 2006, when The Rachael Ray Show first hit TV screens. Rachael Ray, already known for her fast and easy recipes, brought something fresh to daytime television. Her show wasn't just about cooking, it was a mix of food, lifestyle tips, celebrity guests, and fun advice you could actually use at home. People loved it because it felt real. Rachael was upbeat, honest, and didn't pretend to be a fancy chef. She made quick meals with simple ingredients, and it made viewers feel like they could do it too. In the early days, the show took off fast. Millions of people tuned in daily. It had this warm, friendly energy that made it stand out from other shows. Rachael would laugh with the audience, joke around in the kitchen, and chat with guests like they were old friends. And it wasn't just about food, there were home makeovers, health segments, feel-good stories, and even live giveaways. It felt like hanging out with someone who really cared. Over the years, the show won a bunch of awards and stayed strong even as other daytime shows came and went. Rachael's personality carried it. She wasn't trying to be a celebrity, she was just herself. And that's what made her relatable. People trusted her, and many grew up watching her show after school or during their lunch break. It became part of their routine, something to look forward to. There were tons of memorable moments. Whether it was Rachael teaming up with Michelle Obama for a healthy eating segment, or surprising a struggling family with a kitchen remodel, the show had heart. Guests like Oprah, Gordon Ramsay, and even regular people with amazing stories helped shape its vibe. Every episode felt like a little piece of comfort. And through it all, Rachael stayed the same. No matter how famous she got, she still cooked with olive oil, cracked jokes, and never forgot where she came from. That's why people stuck around. For 17 years, she created something special, a show that felt like home. But as with all good things, change was bound to come. After 17 seasons, The Rachael Ray Show came to an end in 2023. A lot of people wondered why. Was it cancelled? Did something go wrong? But the truth is, it wasn't anything dramatic. Rachael herself decided it was time to move on. She felt like she had done everything she could with the show, and she wanted to start something new. It wasn't a sad goodbye, it was more like closing one chapter to start another. By then, the world of TV had changed a lot. People were watching more content online, on YouTube, and through streaming apps. Daytime talk shows weren't as big as they used to be. Even though The Rachael Ray Show still had fans, the audience was smaller compared to the early years. Rachael could see that things were shifting, and she wanted to stay ahead of the curve rather than fall behind. Instead of just slowing down, she launched her own production company called Free Food Studios. With this, she didn't have to follow the rules of network TV anymore. She could make the kinds of shows she wanted, try new ideas, and work with new people. It gave her more freedom to be creative without worrying about ratings or time slots. That move really showed how smart and forward-thinking she is. Rachael also mentioned that she was excited to focus on helping other people grow in the food and lifestyle space. She wanted to mentor new talent and build fresh content for a new generation. After years of being in front of the camera, she was ready to be behind it sometimes, helping others shine the way she once did. So no, the show didn't get cancelled in a bad way. Rachael made the call herself. It was a clean and confident decision, and fans respected that. After all, she gave us 17 years of laughter, great meals, and good advice. Now she was just ready to mix things up, take on new challenges, and keep doing what she loves, but in her own way. After the final episode aired, a lot of people were curious about what Rachael Ray would do next. She didn't disappear, far from it. But one of the first things fans noticed was that the show's official website slowly stopped updating. For a while, you could still find recipes, old clips, and highlights from past episodes. Then in early 2025, it was officially shut down. Now, if you try to visit the old website, it sends you over to her main site, rachaelray.com. Rachael was quick to explain that nothing was really going away. She just wanted to move everything to one place. That way, fans could find all her recipes, videos, and new projects without having to jump between websites. It was part of her plan to streamline everything and focus on what comes next. So even though the show's site was gone, Rachael's content definitely wasn't. She's been working on some exciting new things. One of her new projects is a travel food series filmed in Tuscany, where she has a home. In it, she cooks meals using local ingredients, explores Italian life, and shows a different side of her personality. More relaxed, more real. She's also hosting quick cooking shows called Meals in Minutes, which are designed for busy people who still want to eat well. And she didn't stop with TV. Rachael also launched a podcast where she interviews chefs, artists, and friends, talking about life, creativity, and food. The episodes feel more personal, like a real conversation over coffee. It's a new way for fans to connect with her, even without the big studio set or a live audience. Of course, there have been a few concerns from fans recently. Some clips of her from public events in 2025 got people talking, saying she seemed tired or not quite herself. A few even worried about her health. But nothing has been confirmed, and those close to her say she's just focusing on her work and enjoying a slower pace. After everything she's built, it makes sense she'd take a step back from the spotlight now and then. One thing's for sure, she's still very much involved, just in a different way than before. Even though the Rachael Ray Show is no longer on the air, it doesn't feel like it really ended. It just changed. Rachael didn't walk away from her passion, she simply found a new way to share it. The decision to stop the show was hers. She wasn't burned out or forced to quit. After nearly 2 decades, she wanted to explore new creative paths. And honestly, after 17 years of daily TV, who wouldn't? What's cool is that Rachael didn't try to recreate the same exact thing somewhere else. She's using her experience to try out new ideas. Whether it's filming in her kitchen in Italy, producing fresh content under her own company, or showing up in short, fast-paced videos for busy people, she's still doing what she loves. It just looks different now. Behind the scenes, Rachael has gone through some tough stuff too. In recent years, she's dealt with a house fire, floods, losing her beloved dog, and even some falls that made her rethink how hard she pushes herself. Life hasn't been easy, but she's been open about it. She's not pretending everything is perfect, and maybe that's why people connect with her even more. She's real, and she never hides that. Even without a daily show, the Rachael Ray brand is still going strong. Her cookware line, her cookbooks, her pet food brand, her travel shows, they're all still out there. Fans can find her recipes online, watch her new content, or catch her in interviews. She may not be on TV every afternoon, but she's definitely still cooking, still creating, and still connecting with people who followed her for years. So, what really happened to the Rachael Ray Show? Nothing bad. No drama.